Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Bayonetta 3 running on Nintendo Switch.
Bayonetta. Is your grand scheme simply to bore me to death?
I made it clear you were not to follow.
And when someone gives me an order, I just have to disobey. You really are quite the headstrong type.
I'll have to force you to listen then. Prepare yourself.
You'll pay for that.
What? Really?
That is enough. You mustn't go alone.
interloper has extended the challenge to me. I will meet it and then return. Have faith. I'll see you again soon, Princess.
Well, of course. That's why I've come. I've always wanted to rescue the Lady Fair. Save the audition. Time is short.
While summoning Ball, press R to have her sing one part of a song. Sing all 4 parts to call down poison rain. Ball jumps higher each time, and with the 3rd jump, reaching incredible heights. Ball has an immunity to poison and can swim freely through the most virulent mires. Yeah, thanks. I got it the first time. It's okay. Okay, so they give me Ball on the... There we go. Anything else I need here? No?
Down one and another pops up. I'm not here to pull weeds. Unleash it. Unleash it. A bit of herbicide from heaven would be wonderful. Unleash it. Unleash it.
I supposed to use ball, but what is it?
Unleash it. Just lovely. Unleash it. Unleash it.
Oh god, it's so hard to use this.
Unleash it. Unleash it.
What is it? Why can it disappear beyond the wall? This is so ridiculous.
Unleash it. Unleash it. Unleash it. Unleash it. Ready?
If only the camera could keep up.
Do it. Leap! Unleash it!
What am I
Do
doing now?
it! Leap! 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 Now's your chance. Leap!
What do I do after this?
Leap! Now's your chance.
Does this open something? Oh, I see. I was like, what am I doing?
Leap! Leap! Leap!
Yeah, trying to figure out 3D space in this game is a challenge. You don't have like shadows or anything I can rely upon in order to make judgments on where stuff is. Which is usually what you would need if you have like a fixed camera and you want to have your player be manipulated in 3D. You usually want to give your player, me, the player, some way to make a judgment without trying to calculate where that is in 3D space, give you some sort of 2D object to help you along. Not in this case.
mess up that badly. Relax. You're just getting started. Finish them! Leap!
Doesn't freeze it. Doesn't freeze up.
Quite the power lunch. Sure you'll be all right? I was only joking. Sean, I'm coming.
Yeah, I think you've had enough for now.
Yeah, it's a shame that one bonus level just was not fun to play. I mean, I don't mind these things being difficult, but just not being fun, that's not something I want to do. Force myself to play one of these bonus rounds, even if they're not fun. Nah, no thank you. So far, only one out of all the bonus rounds that we found, which is, you know, pretty good. I'm just surprised that one managed to make it through. Buy Mirror 2. That comes with Anka bullets. I guess I want this. I don't know. I don't even know how to equip this stuff. I mean, I'm sure one of the tutorials told me how to do it, which you know, I probably forgot how to do it or never read it.
This must be the place.
I do think it's interesting that you know, Kamiya is basically. I mean, he's at the point where like Arthur Conan Doyle was with Sherlock Holmes, where he's just kind of getting tired of maybe writing that same character. You know, he was like so happy with himself that he killed off the character because he kind of thought everybody else was tired of the character as well. Seems like that's where Kamiya is right now. Is like he's made like 3 of these games. He's already kind of tired of writing about this character, which is really strange because it's been like 3 games over like 15 years. So you wouldn't think with that kind of output that the well would run dry, and you'd just want to deal with new characters after that. But I mean, he's never been into sequels. Most of his work has not had like a lot of follow-ups with sequels. So I guess that sort of is. I guess that makes sense for him. He'd rather work on like new stuff every single time. But I mean, God, there's just nothing really wrong with a sequel. Working within the framework of something you've created and giving people more of that. But again, maybe some people just get tired of it, and that's just not their thing, you don't want to get locked into the that realm where you have to keep track of all the continuity. It doesn't seem like that's his thing. Is that level of detail in a story and a character and a universe. Which I suppose is okay. I mean, every time he gives us something like cool and new, I mean, Okami was awesome, and Beautiful Joe was awesome. Wonderful 101. I mean, so when he does these one-offs, they're really good. And I guess getting even a third sequel, this is very unusual for him. So, like, I can see why. I can see why like the characters have changed so much, and that he's introducing new characters, and maybe doesn't want to do this Bayonetta anymore. If he wants to do another series, and well, so be it. I mean, I sort of get it, but again, it's only 3 games in, and over a span of many years in between each game, it would surprise me that you just basically write yourself out of ideas with so few games under your belt. I know when I'm writing, I think well ahead of one story. Because I know people are always interested in follow-ups. It's just the human nature. I mean, you don't want to meet somebody just one time. Have a nice chat and then never talk to them again. You kind of want to get to know somebody over a long period of time, and enjoy their company, and learn more things about them. It's the same way with games. Kamiya is also not somebody who takes takes a lot of input. He kind of does his own thing. If you don't like it, then tough. I think that's okay sometimes. Because sometimes people don't really know what they want until you give something to them, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, I love that," or "I don't love that." you know, you never know until you try something. I think that's what's going on here with the with the giant kaiju summons. They're trying something new, and you know, maybe some Bayonetta fans will love it and some won't love it. But at least you know that he's not just resting on his laurels and going, yeah, you know, I'm just going to give you the same gameplay. I'll throw in some new combos and new animations, and you know, we'll just spit out different kinds of levels, which is something that a lot of designers would be content with, you know, just to make the same shit over and over again. So yeah, you know, I mean, I still really like this game quite a bit. I mean, there's a lot to like about it, and you know, it's sad to see that some people reflect on this game poorly, for various reasons, But I think overall, even if it's the worst Bayonetta game out there, I mean, if you feel it, I mean, if that's your opinion that it's the worst Bayonetta game, the worst Bayonetta game is still better than most games. Certainly better than most games that you're likely to play all year. So, yeah, maybe it's not the strongest entry. Although I'm not of that opinion. I think this is a really, really good entry. But yeah, I think people forget just how good all the other games are compared to everything else. And then if you look at the totality of other games you're playing, other action games that you're playing, certainly other other character action games that you're playing, this is going to be better than almost all of those. Certainly for me, it has been. And obviously I play a lot of games. Game of the year? I mean, I probably wouldn't go that high. That to me, that's still Xenoblade 3 that gets Game of the Year. But it would be in my list of games that you should play this year or next year. Going into next year if you haven't played this game this year. Even though it doesn't make my absolute top spot, it would make my spot where I think you should buy the game and play it.
Haste makes waste, is it? Detours aren't my style, but I suppose there's no choice.
Oh, what did I... Oh, did that do damage to me? Really? I had no idea. Yeah, but this is definitely Kamiya's like Sherlock Holmes moment where Moriarty wins. It probably feels like he's free of the shackles of making a Bayonetta game. You can go back next time that one of these games, Nintendo asks for one of these games, and he'll come back with a new cast and crew, and maybe that'll revitalize his passion. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, this game wouldn't have happened without Nintendo coming in and asking for a Bayonetta 3. You know, even though the sales of Bayonetta has, you know, not been stellar. You know, they weren't able to break even really until late into the Bayonetta 2 life cycle. Even then, that's kind of questionable whether or not any real profit was made. You know, contrary to popular belief, or contrary to some people's belief.
Inferno anywhere. An unexpected chill in the middle of the desert.
And thankfully, the sales of this game, you know, is quite a bit more than the sales of the previous game, which is good. You know, that just exposes more people to Bayonetta, and hopefully, you know, Platinum will have the opportunity, you know, or Nintendo will, you know, offer Platinum the opportunity to make another game. Which is, you know, everybody wins if there's more Bayonetta.
A few naughty ones have snuck through as well.
You know, I stipulate there's really nothing like Bayonetta, or there's nothing that gives you the same feeling as Bayonetta. You know, even Devil May Cry 5, which I still liked, but you know, the combat doesn't flow anywhere near as well as it does in a Bayonetta game. Still good, you know, still a good game worth playing, but as good as Bayonetta? No. Yeah, and I think for me, the thing about like a modern Devil May Cry versus this, like Devil May Cry 5, is like I always felt that the combo system there never felt like you had like a finishing blow. Like you could have like a lot of moves strung together, but everything in Bayonetta, you know, there's, you know, at the end of your combo string, there's like there's just like that one harder looking animation, harder hitting animation, which was missing from Devil May Cry 5. I don't know what it was about it, but it seemed like, you know, you do a 6 or 8 hit combo, and then at the end it was just kind of this real lackluster finishing punch or finishing kick. You know, which didn't affect the gameplay at all, but it did sort of bring the style meter down. Whereas Bayonetta, yeah, there's no problem with the style. Yeah, it exudes quite a bit of style.
lack of conviction is your weakness. Here's the proof of my conviction.
Was me talking about like plot and story in Bayonetta
Coming, Jean.
weird. Because that's not what you play Bayonetta for. I mean, maybe some people do, but certainly not me. Like, I couldn't even tell you what the plot and the story was in Bayonetta 1 and 2. Left eye, right eye, you know, I cared very little. I did care about how awesome the set pieces were and how the combos flowed and the variety of enemies. And those are the things I cared about. Malphas, which this game also has, like the other games in the series.
This should make getting around a breeze.
I was about to say, I think we've had him before, right? He's an old friend of ours. Which one's the work now?
Why don't you blow them off, Julie?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think this is cool. I think the gameplay's awesome. Really cool. Viola's also cool. She just is not as
Sometimes the scenic route actually pays
as
off.
sophisticated as Bayonetta. I mean, it's kind of like
It seems someone would rather I wasn't. Perhaps you've got something more interesting in store.
it really seems like Viola is like a way for you to play as what's his face? You know, without playing as him, because she has that personality.
it.
Actually, why don't we, I think we already saved, right? Yeah, why don't we stop it there? This is audap, watching Bayonetta 3 running on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.